Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to do the niche edition of my most complimented fragrances for 2023. If you're interested, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big up your whole entire self. Truly appreciate your continued support of my channel. As always, let us talk about my scent of the day. So today I decided to pull for this one right here, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Working on my French, y'all. Sounding good. Anyways, if you know what this smells like, it's just a beautiful vanilla fragrance. It's vanilla, it's aromatic, it's great for every day. There's nutmeg, there's coriander. It's just gorgeous. It's one of the fragrances that's very loved in the community. It makes me feel very feminine, very put together. I would wear this to work, wear it to run errands. You can wear this any time of year, in my opinion. And it gives me about 5 hours on the skin with a moderate projection, moderate sillage. So yep, my scent of the day today is Gentle Fluidity Gold from Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. Okay, so let's get into the fragrances then. Let's get into the compliment gods of 2023. So the first one I have here, and I'm ranking them, so I am going to go from 5 to number 1. So 5 fragrances. So top 5 complimented. So the first one here, this one was kind of like a shocker, but my little math, the girl math was mathing, and yeah, we came up with this one. So number 5 is this one right here from M. Micallef, and this is Ylang in Gold. This is a special edition bottle. If you've ever smelled this before, you'll know that this is like so pretty, very tropical. There's ylang ylang, there's citruses, sandalwood, vanilla, coconut. So I would say it's more suited for warmer weather. It's like, I think it's my favorite tropical fragrance. No, one of my favorites. But yeah, a very pretty, very feminine fragrance. Very mass appealing. I think that's why, it made the list. But yeah, about 6 hours on the skin. I don't feel like this fragrance is like very projecting. So I would say minimal projection, but enough sillage that someone could, be around you and say, oh my goodness, you smell good, or follow you around and say, what are you wearing? So yeah, this is my number 5 most complimented fragrance in the year of 2023. Now, always keep in mind, when I'm doing these little lists, keep in mind where I live. I live in Florida. So some of the fragrances that I wear are probably more suited to warmer, slightly cooler weather. So when you're talking about compliments, it's usually the fragrances that you wear more. But anyways, so I just wanted to throw that out there. So yep, Ylang in Gold Special Edition is my number 5 most complimented fragrance in the year 2023. All right, so in the number 4 position, we have this one right here, and this is Moon Glory from The Harmonist. So this fragrance, I actually got this fragrance for Mother's Day. So from May to now, the times I've worn it, I was heavily complimented on this. And I didn't think I wore it that much, but I guess I did. So this fragrance, if you ever smelled it, it's a very gorgeous, honeyed floral fragrance. There are yellow florals like ylang ylang and white florals like jasmine. There's honey in the middle, and in the base we have some white musk. Oh my gosh, it's very, very pretty, very feminine. It makes me, there's a slight kind of powdery vibe in the fragrance on my skin. It just makes me feel like a lady, a very classy lady. It's sweet. One of my favorite words. It's enveloping, and it just, Yeah, it just gives you that air of sophistication. So yeah, it gives me about 5, maybe 6 hours on the skin, depending on the weather. Moderate sillage, moderate projection, but you do smell like a very put together lady. I wear this, I don't wear this to work a lot, but I do wear this on like, day dates, going to the mall, just when you just want to feel in your feminine era. So this is the Harmonist Moon Glory, my number 4 most complimented fragrance for the year 2023. Okay, in the number 3 spot, we have this one right here from the House of Nishane, and this is 100 Silent Ways. This fragrance is very loved in the fragrance community. It is vanilla, it's white florals, it's peach, it's very pretty, it's very feminine, it's very mass appealing. To me, this is one of the fragrances, if you are beginning your niche journey, this is a very safe fragrance to go with. It's long lasting. It gives me about 7 hours on the skin with moderate sillage, moderate projection, and you just feel pretty. This is definitely a pretty girl fragrance in my opinion. I wear this one to work, I wear this to run errands, to the mall, things of that nature, and I always get compliments every single time I wear this. The compliments are like, what are you wearing? You smell so pretty. I need to know what this is. And one time a gentleman told me, you just smell, I think of the word that he used was ethereal, angelic. I'm like, dude, I could not be angelic because I have a VIP pass to the naughty list. But anywho, I didn't tell him that. I was thinking that. But yeah, 100 Silent Ways from the House of Nishane is my 3rd most complimented fragrance for the year 2023. Okay, so next up in the number 2 spot is this girl right here. This is Maddie from the block. This is Madison Avenue from Bond Number 9, New York. So I speak about this fragrance all the time because I have very, very, very fond scent memories with this fragrance. This was the fragrance that I wore on the first date with my guy, and yet it is a gorgeous fragrance. So there's blackberry, apple, rose, magnolia, jasmine, a bunch of things in this fragrance. It is long lasting, it's very girly, it's very feminine, it's very fun, it's playful. There's some praline and I think patchouli in the base, so it gives it a little bit of an edge. And I think the patchouli, of course, makes the fragrance last longer without overtaking it and making it a little, too earthy. So yeah, Madison Avenue, like I said, forever on the skin, 8+ hours with, I would say, more than moderate sillage, more than moderate projection, because this actually, breaks through all kinds of weather. It's a fragrance that I think you could wear in the summer, summer, fall, spring. Wintertime, it might be a little iffy if you live in a really cold region. But for me, I could wear it in the wintertime because I live in Florida, because we have like 2 days of winter. But anyways, Bond Number 9, New York, Madison Avenue, gorgeous fragrance. If you have not gotten your nose on it, try it. I really, really do recommend this one. And the bottle is pink. Maddie from the block. Beautiful fragrance. My number 2 most complimented fragrance for the year 2023. All right, so in the number 1 spot, you guys might be a little bit surprised. I was surprised myself, but number 1 spot for my most complimented fragrance of 2023 is this one right here, and this is Windflowers from the House of Creed. Okay, so yeah, check out the ting done. It is done, like literally done. But I do have a backup. So Windflowers from the House of Creed is a fragrance that is very classy, very modern, very feminine. It's basically a lot of white florals. There's jasmine, there's tuberose, there's orange blossom, but it's done in a very clean, a very non-offensive way. It's a floral, but it's not your typical floral fragrance, my opinion. There's also some praline, iris, and sandalwood in the base. Yeah, and talk about sillage and projection. This one, definitely above moderate. Definitely above moderate. This one is basically monstrous. It fills up a room. Fills up the hallways whenever I wear this to work. Yeah, and appropriate for many, many settings. It's great for work. It's great for church. Just a very pretty fragrance. So even if you overspray this, you're not going to offend anybody. People with allergies will not be cursing you out. So yeah, Creed's Windflower, or Windflower from the House of Creed, is my #1 most complimented fragrance for the year 2023. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is always fun for me, to really tally up my compliments, because, my guy makes fun of me and he goes like, seriously? I do when I wear the fragrances, because, I take this seriously. I want to know what are my standout fragrances. So yeah, and even though, there are fragrances that I wear, even though I don't get compliments, I love them. Or I get less compliments, but I just love them. But anyways, said all that to say, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And make sure you turn on your notification bell so you will know every single time I upload. And as I always say, we can be anything in this world we want to be with hard work and dedication. But while we're getting there, and even if we're already there, smell like good people. Smell fabulous at all times. Happy holidays, y'all. Bye-bye.